My girlfriend gave a mocking smirk. My former partner was superior in intimacy. At least he understood the mechanics. I replied, noted. Then I assembled a duffel, dropped my key on the counter, and messaged her. Reach out to him instead. You're his responsibility now. A flood of frantic, I was only kidding messages overwhelmed my phone. I, 29 male, had dated Jenna for roughly 14 months, cohabiting for 6. Things appeared stable until that Tuesday evening. We had just completed our private moment. I felt satisfied with the experience. Truthfully, she appeared engaged. Then as we rested there, she released a deep exhale. What's the matter? I inquired. She shifted to face me with a look I'd never witnessed, like letdown blended with sympathy. Nothing. It's simply, forget it, now share it. What's going on? She lifted herself onto her elbow. You truly want the details? Yes. My previous boyfriend excelled in intimacy. At least he grasped the process. The statement lingered, as if she'd launched a bomb and awaited the fallout. Noted, I said. Rose, began dressing. Hold on. Where are you headed? Elsewhere. Elsewhere. Where? It's 11 p.m. I stayed silent. Just slipped into my pants, snatched a top. She rose, clutching the sheet. For real? You're simply departing? Affirmative. Headed to the wardrobe. Retrieved my travel bag. Began stuffing garments inside. Computer, cables, personal items from the washroom. Darling, let's discuss. No discussion needed. You clarified your stance. I was merely truthful. Isn't that your preference? I paused the packing briefly. There's truthful, and there's vicious. You distinguish them. Oh wow, you're overly emotional. That confirmed my decision was correct. Sealed the bag, seized my keys from the bureau, proceeded to the lounge, detached my unit key from the ring, and placed it on the table. What's this? Retrieved my phone, composed a message. Reach him then. You're his issue now. Sent it. Her device chimed on the bedside. I heard her rush to check. Are you for real? I was at the exit. This is childish. Return here. Shut the door after me. Entered my vehicle. That's when my phone erupted. I was kidding. Sweetie, return, please. You're exaggerating. It was a foolish remark. I regret it. Where are you? This is absurd. All right, act immature. I apologize. Fine, pick up. Drove to my friend Cameron's residence. He opened in shorts and a worn tee. Man, it's nearing midnight. Jenna and I ended. May I stay? Absolutely. What occurred? Explained over drinks. He exhaled sharply. She really uttered that? Immediately after? Yes, that's harsh, bro. The wild part. She's stunned I departed. Classic. They speak freely, then feign shock at repercussions. My phone persisted vibrating. Eventually silenced it. Next day, 47 messages and 23 unanswered calls. The messages mapped a narcissist's grief stages. Denial. You'll return by evening. Anger. You're immature. A true man wouldn't flee. Bargaining. Return, and we'll seek therapy. Depression. I can't fathom you're inflicting this. Acceptance. None present. Just further rage. Then she learned I blocked her. That's when creativity emerged. Update 1. Jenna realized I blocked her line. Her fix? Messaging from office phone, tablet, friends' devices. She persisted. But here's the twist. Recall the ex she claimed superior? Devon. They were together 3 years, split 2 years prior. She labeled him poisonous and controlling. Well, guess who began engaging her online posts? Devon. She shared a provocative selfie with caption I know via Cameron's partner showing me. I unfollowed Jenna, but the drama was irresistible. Yet it escalates. Jenna began sharing tales of progressing and elevating. Images out with pals. Fresh attire displays. The full I'm thriving act. Meanwhile, she persisted contacting me. Received an email titled, "Please review. Urgent." The email was, "Intense. I realize you're pained and I comprehend." My words were inconsiderate and harsh, but discarding our whole bond over a single statement? That's madness. We share a home, a contract, a routine you can't simply exit. In fact, I can, and I have. The contract was her initial leverage. Indeed, both signed. But Jenna overlooked something. I covered 70% rent due to higher income. Plus services. Plus most food, I emailed back. I'll cover my share through term. 50% solely. Services yours now. I'll retrieve belongings Saturday. Her reply instant. Percent? I can't manage. You're aware. Should have considered before contrasting me with your ex. It was one statement. One that exposed your true sentiments. Best wishes. Saturday arrived. I brought Cameron and his sibling for support. Jenna had prepped visibly. Complete cosmetics. Short attire. Residence scented like fragrance immersion. Hello, she said, sweetly. May we converse first? Negative. Here for possessions only. Her expression dropped. Truly, you're proceeding? Already have. Began collecting. She trailed room to room. I shared about you, she stated. How wonderful you are. I informed all I heard. Viewed her profile later. She had shared. Occasionally you undervalue until absent. Longing for my individual today. But no tag, no specific admission. Just ambiguous sympathy seeking. While assembling my console area, she shifted tactics. Fine. Depart. Devon contacted anyway. Great. Hope he's skilled. Not the reaction desired. You're unbothered. Why should I? You stated he's superior. Relish. Update 2. The Devon tactic failed miserably. Jenna assumed naming him would spark envy. Instead, I was indifferent. But she'd sown the idea and Devon engaged. They began meeting. She shared images together, reconnecting with past acquaintance. Her circle cheered in remarks. Yes, Queen. Seize it. Elevation time. Fine. Irrelevant. I was seeking housing and prioritizing self. Then a message from unknown. Devon's partner, Alyssa. Hi. Believe your former is pursuing my partner. Figured you'd want awareness, I responded. Not former, not my concern. But heads up, she's available. Good fortune. Hold on, you split? She informed Devon you were pausing. Revealing. I forwarded Alyssa the image of my final message to Jenna, plus her email confirmations. Alyssa, this deceitful person. Appreciate. Next day, Jenna's story was theatrical, tearful images. Why must individuals be malicious? Trust no one. Retribution awaits. Evidently, Alyssa challenged Devon with evidence. He severed ties with Jenna, blocked everywhere. Stated no interest in rebound or substitute, but Jenna's self-importance persisted. She emailed again. Hope you're pleased. You destroyed my bond with Devon. He ignores me now due to your pettiness. I ignored. She intensified. I'll be without home because of you. Can't cover residence. Cards maxed. This is economic mistreatment. I replied once. Economic mistreatment is relying on another for your habits. I'm meeting obligation. Your finance is not my issue. I'll disclose your actions. How you deserted me over trivial. Disclose truth then. That you contrasted me intimately with X and I exited. Observe reception. Silence 2 days. Then true scheming began. Update 3. Jenna detonated. Began phoning my workplace. Not for dismissal directly, subtler. Phoned feigning concern. Hello, Jenna here, his partner. Worried since he's absent weeks and sure he's fine. Attending work? Nourished? Supervisor summoned me. All well domestically? We ended. She's struggling. Shall I alert security on her contact? Yes, but unfinished. She appeared where predictable. Fitness center, cafe by work, always accompanied, always feigning astonishment. Wow, hello, how are you? False cheer. I'd acknowledge and depart. Economic strain mounted, though. She listed items online. Television I purchased. Chair I abandoned. Kitchen tools I skipped. Then critical error. Listed my PlayStation 5. I left it planning replacement. Not worth conflict. But mine legally. Receipt held. Messaged once. Return PS5 in 24 hours or police theft report. You abandoned it. It's forsaken. 3 weeks passed. Not forsaken. Receipt mine. One day. She phoned sobbing. Genuine tears. Needed funds. Can't buy food. Secure additional work. I'm employed full. As am I. Covered 70% bills still. Don't involve authorities. Please, I'll repay. With what? You lack food funds. I'll manage. 24 hours. She retrieved from purchaser. Refunded plus compensation hassle. Placed with building attendant. But peak satisfaction? Utmost gratifying. Her mother phoned. What did you inflict on my child? Terminated relationship. She's distraught. Can't pay residence. Selling all. This is unkind. Madam, your child stated her ex excelled intimately. I departed. That's all. Extended silence. She said what? Inquire her. I shall. But you can resolve. She adores you. She adored my finances. Pleasant day. Final update. Jenna vacated residence. Couldn't manage solo. No timely roommate. Owner unmoved by tale. Relocated to parents in basement. At 27, online shares shifted swiftly. No more best life images. Now inspirational sayings on development and insights. But favorite. Launched crowdfunding. Rebuilding post-economic mistreatment, she claimed her ex-me ensnared in costly unit and deserted suddenly, rendering homeless and broke. Raised $40 from aunt. Someone, likely Alyssa, not me, posted images of her ex-superior intimately shares and emails confessing. Crowdfunding vanished swiftly. Latest from Cameron via his partner, linked to Jenna's friend. She holds 2 positions. Basement dwelling. Devon shared details with Circle. She's barred from cafe by work for pestering. Evidently persisted. Profile now locked with halved audience. Me secured cozy studio. Smaller, but solely mine. No subsidizing others. Attending counseling processing issues. Realized I tolerated minor slights in relationship. X comparison final break. Oh, and PS5. Installed in new space. Gaming tranquilly without complaints on sound or bedtime queries. Jenna mailed once more last week. Subject resolution. I know you despise me and rightfully. My statement unforgivable. I was vicious and undervalued you. I contrasted you with Devon, but reality, you surpassed in all aspects. I ruined the finest in my existence over ego and urge to wound momentarily. Unsure why I spoke. Perhaps testing boundaries. Perhaps malicious. In counseling uncovering, not seeking reconciliation. That opportunity gone. Merely want you aware I recognize loss. You were superior partner ever, and I discarded for nothing. Devon rejects me. No one desires. 2 jobs, parental home, self-elf accountable. For whatever value, you were exceptional intimately and beyond. I fabricated otherwise. Merely to inflict pain and unclear why. Apologies. For all. Jenna. I didn't reply. Certain bridges incinerated irreparably, certain statements irreversible, but forwarded to counselor. Productive discussion lesson. When individuals reveal character, trust it. And when they claim ex-superior, allow pursuit of verification. Spoiler. It isn't.